Alright, today we're going to read a book called The ABCs of Yoga for Kids. And it's going to be a little different than any read aloud we've done before, or you've probably seen before. You're not just going to sit and listen to the book, you're actually going to get to participate in some of the activities that we read about. This is Miss April, and she's going to be our yoga instructor. So what I want you to do first, before we start, is to kind of stand up and spread out in this little area and get where you can see Miss April. There we go. Good. All right. The title of the book again is The ABCs of Yoga for Kids. It's written by Teresa Ann Power. It's illustrated by Kathleen Ritz. A. Airplane. I am an airplane, heading for the sky, lifting my chest, arms, and legs. I begin to fly. Alligator. Resting on my belly, a hungry alligator am I. Open and shut go my palms as I snap at everything nearby. Snap like an alligator. B. Bird. High on my tiptoes, I am a bird preparing to fly. Flapping my wings repeatedly, I give flying a try. Boat. I am a sturdy boat, working hard to stay afloat. First sitting up tall, then bending my knees. I bring my arms alongside my body with ease. Slowly lifting my legs up off the ground. I like to have fun just steering around. Bridge. Lying on my back and bending my knees. I lift my hips high, forming a bridge. And then I just breathe. With my arms underneath me, straight along the floors, I press into my shoulders and raise my body a little bit more. Raise up. Butterfly. With the soles of my feet touching, I gaze straight ahead. My hands rest on my shoulders as my butterfly wings spread. C. Candle. I'm a candle, burning bright. Kneeling on the floor, I raise my inner light. My hands are in prayer position in front of my heart. Breathing quietly in yoga posture gives me a fresh start. Cat. My hands and knees are on the floor. I become a cat. Stretching one leg to form a tail, I say meow, just like that. Chair. Standing up tall, I bend my knees to become a sturdy chair with my eyes facing front so I can see. I stretch both arms high in the air. Gotta bend y'all's knees a little better. Cobra.
It's a snake.
It's a snake. Hiss, hiss. I'm a snake, lying on my belly in the sun to bake. Elbows bent and close by my side. I lift my chest full of cobra pride. Cow. I'm a cow on all fours, staring out at the barnyard doors. I arch my back, inhale, and say, moo. Yoga is an activity I love to do. Exhaling now, I round my spine. This helps me keep my body aligned. D. Dinosaur. The dinosaur walk is fun to do. Anyone can do it, even me and you. Standing up tall, I slightly bend my knees. I grab hold of my ankles and relax at ease. Then I walk slowly, lifting one leg at a time, knowing all the while that I'm doing just fine. Dog.
Oh, I love dogs.
I'm a dog, stretching from a nap. On my hands and knees, I begin to yap. Straightening my legs and lifting my hips, I spread each one and every one of my fingertips. Looking down, I can see my toes, and I focus on breathing in and out through my nose. Dolphin.
Dolphin.
I'm a dolphin who loves to swim in the sea. I sit on my heels with my arms stretching in front of me, straightening my legs, keeping my forearms on the floor. I look at my feet so my neck doesn't get sore. This next one should be easy. Do nothing pose.
Oh, okay.
My days can be so busy, sometimes it's hard not to get in a tizzy. The do nothing pose helps calm my mind and keeps me from getting myself in a bind. I close my eyes and rest on my back, making sure that my body is straight, not out of whack. With arms alongside me and palms to the ceiling, I focus on my breath to keep my mind from reeling. This one may be the hardest one. Do nothing. This one may be the hardest one. Easy pose. I like to relax in easy pose, taking deep breaths in and out through my nose. With my legs crossed and my back straight, I continue to breathe while counting to 8. Elephant. A mighty and powerful elephant am I. From standing I fold forward, then lumber by. Interlacing my hands and gently swinging my trunk, I begin to move slowly, each step making a thunk. F. Fish. I'm a fish, swimming deep in the sea, resting on my back. I imagine the water all around me. With my arms under my body, I lift my chest to the ceiling. This truly is a magnificent feeling. With the top of my head resting on the ground, I look back without making a sound. Flamingo.
Oh, this is easy.
Standing tall, I bend one leg and hold to my knee. Like a flamingo, I balance, just as stable as can be. With my eyes focused straight ahead, I have tremendous poise. I hold my stance silently, never making a noise. First, I balance on one side, then switch and give the other a try. Good job. Flower. I am a beautiful flower growing in the sun. Just as my teacher said it would be, yoga surely is fun. Sitting with the soles of my feet touching, careful that my back is not hunching, I lift my legs and breathe my arms beneath my knees. Balancing on my seat, I count to 3.
1, 2, 3. We did it.
Frog.
Oh, flip it on.
Squatting with my feet apart wide, I'm a frog with a big underside. Bringing my arms inside my knees, I jump up and say, ribbit, on the count of 3. Oh, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. G, gate. Starting on all 4s. Watch this table. One leg bends while the other one extends. Keeping my front arm straight, my body begins to form a gate. Sending my opposite arm up in the air, I now balance in the gate pose with care.
Nobody can do that.
Grasshopper. In yoga, my body can be many different things. Now I want to be a grasshopper with wings, lying on my belly with my chin on the floor. I take a moment to simply rest, doing nothing more. Next, I bend my arms and raise one leg off the ground. I bring my leg back down and switch sides, all without a sound. H, I, and J. Happy baby. Hugging my knees into my chest, I lie on my back and simply rest. I look like a baby, so happy and sweet. Inhale. One of the most important parts of any yoga pose is remembering to breathe deeply by inhaling through my nose. Jack in the box.
Whoa! Jack.
Sitting with my knees bent into my chest, I bring my arms around them and take a moment to rest. I point my forehead towards my knees, and for the count of 3, I hold still and freeze. Then inhaling, I lift my head towards the sky, popping up. A jack in the box am I. K, kite. I am a colorful kite, standing tall. I am ready for flight. With palms together, I raise my arms in the air, swaying gently side to side. I don't have a single care. Knot. On my belly I lie. The knot pose is so easy, I hardly have to try. With arms crossed in front of me and legs stretched out behind, I focus straight ahead. What a good way to unwind. L, M, N. Lion. I kneel on my shins with my chest on my thighs. Getting ready to spring forward, I look to the sky. I give a mighty roar on the count of 3. The new king of the jungle, yes, a lion, that's me. 1, 2, 3. Mouse. I am a white mouse, curled up in my little house. I put my head on the floor and sit back on my heels. Then I hold my upper body some more. Oh, I like how this feels. I put my arms at my side. There's so many places for a little mouse like me to hide. New pose. It's time for me to create a new yoga pose. I must remember to breathe in and out of my nose. Create your pose.
Do your own pose.
Me too. Yeah. Hop and tree.
In
Hop
that
and out the
pose.
way. Tree bars that are the way.
Oh. Otter. I am a playful otter, chasing fish in the water, lying on my belly with my arms out in front. I place my legs on the floor and extend them from my trunk. Slowly pushing up with my hands against the floor, I lift my head and chest just a little bit more. P for peacock.
P.
I am a colorful peacock sitting proud and tall. My back is so straight, it's like I'm sitting against a wall. I spread my legs apart as far as they can go, feeling the stretch all the way from my head down to my toes spread out.
I can do it easy.
Good job.
I can do it easy.
Gymnastics. Plank.
Plank.
My body forms a plank, a long, flat piece of timber. Doing yoga helps my body to stay both strong and limber. From dog pose, I shift my weight forward until I'm parallel to the floor. My arms and legs are straight as I pull up through my core. Kind of like the end of a push-up. Pretzel. A pretzel is yummy to eat. It's a very twisty treat. First I sit in easy pose, then turn my head to one side and stare at my nose. Reaching one hand across my body, I rest it on my knee. My other hand then stretches directly behind me. Before switching sides, I count to 8. Twisting really does feel great. Switch. Other side. Did you switch? No, your hands.
So we went from this side, and now I'm going to take the other hand to the opposite knee, and look around your other shoulder.
Q for queen. I am a royal queen, revered in such high esteem. I stand tall and erect and make sure my breathing is correct. With my shoulders back and head facing straight, I slowly count to 8. Ragdoll. From standing, I lean forward and fold. My hands dangle about as I count to 5, then hold. I'm a floppy ragdoll, relaxed and at ease. I breathe in and out as I let my back release. Rocking horse. Lying on my belly, bending both of my knees, I rock back and forth, just as often as I please. Grabbing hold of my ankles with the firm grip of my hands, I lift my body up and gallop to far away lands. Gotta rock. That one looks good. Girls got it. Boy, struggling with it. S for shark. I am a stealthy shark, cruising through the sea. I lie on my belly with my legs straight behind me. My fingers interlaced as I lift my arms and chest. My fins can be seen by all as I ride a wave's crest. Slide.
That's an easy one.
To form a slippery slide, I sit with bent knees. Then I bring my arms behind me with ease, straightening my legs and lifting my hips. I gaze with my eyes forward as a smile comes to my lips.
How you doing? That's it.
S for Sphinx. The Egyptian Sphinx is part lion and part man. Made of stone, I lie still on my belly in the sand. With legs straight and forearms pressed firmly into the ground, I look forward, frozen in time, without making a sound. Swan. I am a beautiful swan. My neck is graceful and long. Starting on my belly, I straighten my arms and bend my knees, folding myself backwards, but only as far as I please. I aim to the top of my head in the direction of my toes, arching just as far as my back naturally goes.
I can touch my feet.
T for table.
T for table. Why do you do that? Table's easy.
To create the shape of a table, I must be strong and stable. Sitting up tall with hands behind me, I am as sturdy as I can be. I press into my hands and into my feet, lifting my body up, I await a healthy treat. Oh, this next one's gonna be funny.
Tweet.
Telephone.
Telephone.
Seated, some of y'all are not going to be able to get the call. Seated, I extend one leg and then bend the other. The telephone pose is truly like no other. Grabbing a hold of my foot and bringing it close to my ear, I can now talk on the phone to friends both far and near. Hope so you can watch the telephone.
I can do it.
T is for tree.
Oh, I can do this. This is deep.
I'm an old and solid tree. My roots grow deep into the ground beneath me. Bending one leg, I bring my foot to my thigh. Balancing can be tricky, but I'll give it a try. I focus my sight on a single spot. Yoga improves my concentration a lot. Triangle. Stepping my feet wide apart, I point the toes of one foot straight ahead to start. Lifting my top arm, I begin to reach my other arm down towards my shin. I breathe in and out for the count of 4 before switching sides and trying triangle pose once more. Turtle. From a seated position, I bend my knees and open my legs wide. I am becoming a shy turtle, carrying a shell in which to hide. My feet are flat on the floor. I bring my arms under my knees. Looking down toward my belly, I count 1, 2, 3. Then slowly lifting my head out of my shell, I look up and see that the world around me is swell. Unicorn. To become a unicorn from a faraway mythical land, I start on my knees and hold my hands. I form